sure what day of April it is. It doesn't really matter. I'm in my hometown, Gloucester, Massachusetts. This is a typical like wharf. Actually, when I used to work on the fishing boats, the boat that I worked on used to take our fish out right over there where all those seagulls are and stuff. Anyways, beautiful town here. So today is, I forget, I think I'm on day 40 maybe of the transplant, something like that. I'm feeling better, stronger every day, definitely. I've been continuing to cut down my pain medications so that I can just get off of everything, you know, try to, you know, just get as close to normal as I can for the summer and stuff. I drove up here to get my new car. It's a used car, actually, on the road. And I was thinking about this morning that you know, I'm so much more independent now. And it's like it's a couple of things that make me feel more independent. You know, the stronger you get after the transplant, the more stuff you can do on your own. You know, the more independent you feel, and like getting this car was like another thing. Like I can do even more stuff for myself now. I can go shopping and get to my doctor's appointments and do all that stuff independently. And all this is like you know, helping the recovery to get over the transplant, because you know, it's always good to be as independent as you can and not have people, you know, have to take care of you all the time. So that's a really good thing. So I'll probably be coming home more often. This is a beautiful place in the summertime. I still have a lot of friends here, including the person holding the camera. What was I going to say? Oh, so there are a couple of things about, you know, about the transplant. When I came home, a couple of people said, "Oh, well, you know, your eyebrows are still connected, and you know, so you don't look like you went through the whole thing." And that's actually true. You know, I do have all of my eyebrows, but if you're going through this, the thing that I would tell you is, and there's actually a lot of people who've been writing me that are going through this. What I would say is, don't mess with it. I would definitely, you know, shave your head, because the hair starts to fall out and it gets in your mouth and it gets in your eyes and stuff. And if you're in the hospital, you know, if they put a line in, like they put a catheter in my chest here, you know, there's like an open wound there, and if you get hair in it, you can get infected. So, you know, with your hair, you know, I think it's a good idea to shave it off. But when it comes to your eyebrows and your eyelashes and stuff, you got to resist the urge to pull it out, because even though you don't want to, like, you know, lose them, it's still fascinating to like see your hair come out. And so the thing that I did, and hopefully it would work for, you know, some of you other guys. In fact, I wrote you your names down just to say hello. Mitchell in Florida, I got your email, and I'll definitely write you back. And Tyrone is the guy in LA who has triplet sons and a daughter. He's about to go through his transplant, and Dan Perez, he actually has the same doctors that I do and is in the same exact wing in the same hospital that I was in. So hope you're doing well. In fact, if you can, drop me an email, because I'd love to hear how you're doing, and I'd love to, you know, come visit you as well. I can come and say hello to the nurses and stuff that helped me out. But so I'd resist the temptation to like pull your eyebrows out. What happens is your hair starts to die, and it feels like straw, kind of like hay, and it's real stiff and it's real brittle, and you can tell that it wants to come out. But again, I would resist it, because when you pull your hair out of your head, it leaves little bald spots that are like pulled out by the root, whereas when you shave it, it's still kind of stubbly. So, and right now, as my hair is growing in, I'm sure you can't see it, but where I pulled it out by the root, you can see the kind of bald spots, and where I shaved it, it's actually like coming in a lot faster and a lot thicker. So resist the temptation to pull it out. Definitely don't mess with your eyebrows or your eyelashes. Actually, one of my eyelashes came out mostly because I was pulling them out. So you got to be careful with that. And that way, hopefully, your eyebrows will stay intact, and you know, you won't feel as as alien. You know, none of it matters because it's all just aesthetics and it's just looks, and no one cares, and no one who cares about you will give a shit. But for yourself, and I know for me, I felt more normal. I felt better if, you know, I would wear a hat or if I, you know, had my eyebrows and things like that. So whatever you can do to make make yourself feel better about the situation is what you should do. But definitely resist pulling it out by the root, because that takes much longer to come back. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm still working on all those letters from all the people who have emailed me. I just haven't had time to do it, but I'm definitely feeling stronger every day. Obviously, I felt good enough to drive up here 4 hours from New York City to Gloucester. The pain is starting to ease a little bit. I'm going to start doing physical therapy for my back. I'm going to start riding my bike around, stuff like that. But basically, things are getting better. I'm about, actually today's Tuesday, so 4 weeks ago today I got out of the hospital. So as you can tell, if you do things right, and you're just really careful about avoiding, germs and things like that, you can bounce back pretty quickly. So most of you guys, in fact, Tyrone, he's 44. I'm sure you'll bounce back just fine. And Dan is only 35. He's only a year older than me, so I'm sure you guys will bounce back fast. But if you have any questions, email me, and I'll email you back with my phone number and stuff. But anyway, I think that's about enough rambling at this point. But I just wanted to give you guys an update and try to give some advice, if I could, to you guys who are going through it now. And for you guys in the hospital, do the mouthwashes. Do them religiously. You have to do all 3 of those mouthwashes no matter what to keep those mouth sores out. And as horrible as they taste or as bad as they make you feel, you just got to do it, because getting the mouth sores is 10 times worse than doing those mouthwashes. But anyway, that's enough playing doctor for the day. I'll be back in New York today, but I did want to have this beautiful backdrop here. This is where I grew up. It's really cool. So anyway, that's it. Bye.